special meeting Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021. Will now come to order. Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Ms. Blanch? Mr. Chivarella? Mr. Holmgren? Dr. Kopko? Here. Mr. Maley?
Here.
Mr. Mazur? Here. Ms. Potsko? Here. Mr. Reddick? Here. Mr. Stevens? Present. Quorum established.
The executive session report. Pursuant to the Pennsylvania Sunshine Act, the board president wishes to announce that its regular meeting on Tuesday, August 3rd, 2017, that should be 2021. The Board of Education of Hanover Area School District held an executive session to discuss matters of employee relations, labor negotiations, print or actual litigation, and went into closed or executive session at 5:30 p.m. and began the public meeting at 6:05 p.m. The subjects discussed in executive session related solely to matters of employee relations, labor negotiations, threat or actual litigations. Okay. Is there any public input on the board agendas?
Agenda items only. Any public input on agenda items?
Okay, approval and acceptance of minutes and reports. Regular meeting minutes of June 1st, 2021. Special meeting minutes of June 28th, 2021. Special meeting minutes of July 1st, 2021. And the Luzerne Intermediate Unit Board of Directors regular meeting minutes of May 26th, 21. Can I have a motion? Motion by Paul Holmgren. Second by Mike Mazur. All in favor? Superintendent's report.
Yes, Mr. President. Happy to announce that last evening we held a community night via Zoom session. Nearly 200 participants were online. We discussed upcoming changes to the school year, possible mandates with masks, and anything related to the pandemic, in addition to some of the nice changes, including the fact that I want to thank Mr. Trinetsky for 40+ years of service serving this community. He bused our students long before I got here and long before most of the board members were here. But I thank him and I wish him well in his retirement. We have entered into agreement with White Transportation. All of this is available on our YouTube page if you want to review this. A very reputable transportation company that will transport your children safely. As we return back to school on August the 30th, our teachers will return on the 24th of August as we prepare to go into the 21-22 school year.
Just a point of clarification, Mr. Superintendent. While it is White Transportation, its affiliate, the contract's actually with HA Transportation. In case they look on their website, it's the same affiliated car.
Motion to accept superintendent report. Motion by Frank Chivarella.
Second.
Second by Matt Reddick. All in favor?
Aye.
General recommendation to approve items 1 through 2. Motion by Frank Chivarella.
Second.
Second by Rick Stevens. All in favor?
Aye.
Financial report to approve items 1 through 8. Have a motion? Motion by Mrs. Blythe. Second by Paul Holmgren. Roll call.
Ms. Blanch?
Yes.
Mr. Chivarella? Yes. Mr. Holmgren? Dr. Kopko?
No on 1 and 2. Number 8, I advised against that transaction and did not vote yes originally, so I'm abstaining on number 8. Yes on everything else.
Mr. Maley?
Yes.
Mr. Mazur?
Abstain on 1 and 2, and yes on the rest.
Ms. Potsko?
Yes.
Mr. Reddick?
Yes.
Mr. Stevens? Yes. Motion carries.
Okay, personnel, to approve items 1 through 26, but we're taking number 10 off the
We're
agenda.
at the table, it's on the agenda. We have to have a motion to table number 10.
Motion.
A motion by Frank Chivarella, second by
Copper.
Dr. Cocco. All in favor?
And number 2 should be amended to read at a rate of $10 per hour.
Yeah, from 9/18.
Anyone needs to come off this one.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
Need a motion.
Number 21 needs to be, motion to table should be.
Motion by Frank Chivarella. Second. Second by Rick Stevens. All in favor?
Aye.
And again, 2 should read at the end at a rate of $10 per hour.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah, that's what.
Can we read that aloud?
Number 2, yeah, it should say reappoint the following per diem clerical workers for 21-22 school year at a rate of $10 per hour, Nancy Isapi and Nancy Karpovich. Or Susan Isapi, I'm sorry, Nancy Karpovich. So you need a motion to approve items 1 through 26 with 10 and 21 being
Delete.
table, but did we get those things in there, Lisa? Did we have the names in yet or no? All right, then you have to read the names.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Reading the names for 12, John.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we have to read the names starting at 12.
Okay, item number 12, to appoint Generic Quinones as an elementary education teacher at a salary of step B, step 1 at $49,328. 13, to appoint Elizabeth Koch at the step B, step 1 at $49,328. Special education, to appoint Miranda Dunn at B, step 1 at $49,328. 15, to appoint Brianna Cornell Connell, B, step 1 at $49,328. 15. 16? Right, okay. 16. Emily Hulick at B, step 1 at $49,328. Okay, guidance counselor now. Number 17, to appoint Woody Augustine at M, step 1 at $60,228. 18, to appoint Alida Solsby, okay, at $60,228. That's guidance.
Yes.
Yeah, it's M, step 1. 19. ESL, okay. ESL, Yolanda Holock at M, step 1 at $60,228. Okay, number 20 will be the Title I, Christina Viscalero, M, step 1, $60,228. 22, we're gonna go to the school nurse, assistant nurse, that would be Michelle Majer at $32,760. And 23, Megan Casano at $32,760. And 24 would be Lisa Yellen, the part-time assistant school nurse, Linwood, at $26 an hour.
No benefits.
No benefits.
There was a motion and a second.
Okay. 26, okay, we're good. So
Good.
we're gonna,
There was a motion. So we need a motion for 1 through 26 with 10 and 21 being tabled. Motion. Second.
roll call.
Ms. Blanche? Mr. Chivarella?
Yes.
Mr. Holmgren? Dr. Kopko?
Yes.
Mr. Maley?
Yes.
Mr. Majer? Abstain on number 5 varsity football, and abstain on number 22, and yes on all the rest. Ms. Fosco?
Yes.
Mr. Reddick?
No on 15 and 16, yes on the rest.
Mr. Stevens, yes.
New business? Old business? Any public comments on the agendas? Not agenda? Future meetings, September work session, Tuesday, September 7th, 2021, and September regular meeting, Tuesday, September 7th, 2021. We have a motion to adjourn. Motion by Paul Holmgren.
Second.
Second by
I have
Rick.
a couple questions.
We asked for public comment on non.
I thought you were talking about what you just voted on, not.
No, we said not agenda. If you have a comment, come on up.
Yeah, I definitely, I have a couple questions
Please
about.
first, name, address.
My name is Michelle Vogel. I live at 71 Andrew Drive in Ashley. I'm supposed to have a daughter that's supposed to start first grade. She was supposed to go into kindergarten last year. I pulled her because of, everything happening.
Ma'am, we're having a little trouble hearing you. Would you just come a little closer? Thanks.
Do I need to repeat everything I just said, or?
That would be helpful, yes.
My name is Michelle Vogel. I live at 71 Andrew Drive in Ashley. I have a daughter that's supposed to be going into first grade this year. She missed kindergarten last year because, it wasn't a normal school year. Everybody missed school. My concern is with the mask mandate. Why is it not a choice? Why is it not a choice for us as parents to decide if we should send them to school with a mask? You're inhibiting their breathing. That is a form of child abuse under the Pennsylvania statute laws of child abuse. Interfering with breathing is right underneath that. Covering their nose and their mouth where their oxygen exits and enters, that's child abuse, in my opinion. And a lot of other doctors' opinions too. So why are we allowing this to happen to our children?
So what we did was we followed the Center for Disease Control and the Pennsylvania Department of Health's recommendations. So with that, I am not a medical expert, but I follow the guidance of those medical experts.
Okay.
As well as most of the schools within the Commonwealth, and I'm going to follow their guidance.
Okay, even though there's lots of other schools that have gone against the CDC has multiple lawsuits against them for a lot of different things if you look into it. There's a lot of doctors coming out and saying that these masks do nothing. That is facts. There's hard facts and hard evidence that these masks do nothing but breed bacteria, and our children are breathing this in for 7 hours a day. You have them outside wearing masks. I don't understand. Why do we have to keep abusing our children like this? Why can they not breathe fresh air? Why can it not be a choice? And now you want to go and segregate them by doing the ones that are vaxxed are allowed to not wear masks? How is that okay? In any of your eyes, how is that okay? You have 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds not being able to breathe fresh air.
So my job is to protect every child within this district.
Yes.
And that's what this Board of Education has tasked me to do.
Mhm.
So I am following the recommendations of the health experts. So they are recommending vaccinations, obviously 12 and above.
Mhm.
And the students that are above that, they are trying to create barriers, and we are trying to create barriers as well between other students that possibly can be exposed to something that is non-desirable. You send your kid to the school, not sick, we don't want to send them home. As a result, we have desk shields, we have masks, we have any type of barrier that prevents any type of communicable disease. And so, with that being said, I believe that I should follow the advice of the experts. That's my stance, and that's what
Have you
this board
looked
has
into any
asked me.
other experts though, besides the CDC?
The Department of Health in Pennsylvania.
The Department of Health in Pennsylvania, which they've, backtracked on a lot of different things. Fauci himself has said that the masks do not work. A group of parents sent their children's masks to a lab to have them tested, and it came back with pneumonia on it and all kinds of other bacteria. So what are we really protecting them from with these masks? Fresh air. How is that, I've been in contact with a lawyer too, and the CDC has no say about what goes on in the state. They can say what goes on between two states, in between two states, and in between two countries, but they don't have a say in what goes on in the actual state or the counties. You know how many cases we have in Luzerne County right now? 23. 23 with how many people are in this county. That's it. And we are forcing our children to not be able to breathe. I have multiple studies too that I've done research on, and I've looked all this stuff up saying that there's all this out of 25,000 students, they did a study, and 68% of them had all these different medical, psychological, behavioral issues because of these masks. If you're here to teach our children, then they need to not be distracted by wearing a mask. They need to be able to breathe. They need to not be getting sick from wearing these masks. They cause rashes on faces. They've caused pneumonia. So how you say it's keeping them safe from one thing, but it's not keeping them safe from another.
Ma'am, thank you for your comments. If you want to share the research with the superintendent after the meeting or tomorrow, I'm sure that
I would love to have a meeting with whoever I can, and I will bring everything in that I have.
we can set something about that.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you.
I have something. Joseph Kioski, 2653 South Main Street, Askham, Pennsylvania. Are you guys going to partake in the racial and ethnic identity recommended by Department of Education of Pennsylvania?
There is no recommendation from the Department of Education.
So you're not going to partake in it?
We don't have any recommendation, therefore we treat everybody equally here.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but they're giving guidelines for articles and publications